Have your legs been slowing you down lately? Maybe it's harder to get up from the couch, or you feel a little wobbly walking across the room. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. And the good news is, there's something you can do about it, starting today. In this video, I'm going to share the 7 most important vitamins and minerals that can help bring strength, balance, and energy back to your legs. No expensive treatments, no complicated routines, just simple, natural support your body can really use. Whether you dream of enjoying your morning walks again, dancing at family gatherings, or simply staying steady and independent, this is for you. From improving muscle function, to protecting your bones, to boosting circulation, these nutrients can make a real difference in how you move and feel every day. Before we jump in, I'd love to know where you're watching from. Leave a comment below and feel free to ask any questions along the way. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the little bell so you never miss helpful health tips from HealthFlow. Now let's get started. Let's face it, getting older comes with changes. The stairs seem a little steeper, getting up from a chair takes a bit more effort, and some days your legs just don't feel as steady as they used to. One big reason behind all of this? A quiet little thing called vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D doesn't get enough credit. Sure, most people know it helps your bones, but it's also crucial for muscle strength, balance, and keeping your legs working the way they should. Without enough of it, muscles weaken, reflexes slow down, and the risk of falls goes way up. Here's the thing. As we age, our skin gets less efficient at turning sunlight into vitamin D. Add in the fact that many older adults don't get outside as much, and you've got a recipe for low vitamin D levels without even realizing it. But the research is clear. Seniors with healthy vitamin D levels have stronger muscles, better balance, and fewer falls. On the flip side, low levels can make everyday activities like standing up, climbing stairs, or walking without a wobble much harder. Vitamin D helps your muscles communicate better with your nerves. Think of it like charging a battery. Without that charge, your muscles can't fire properly. It also helps maintain those fast-twitch muscle fibers, which are the ones that react quickly to keep you from falling when you trip or lose your footing. And there's more. Vitamin D helps reduce inflammation in your muscles. So if you're dealing with chronic cramps, stiffness, or random leg pain, it could be a sign your body needs more of it. Ignoring a vitamin D deficiency doesn't just mean weaker legs. It opens the door to bigger problems like osteoporosis, fractures, heart issues, and even memory troubles. The good news? Getting your vitamin D back on track is simple and life-changing. Here's how. Get some sunshine. Try spending 15 to 30 minutes outside each day with your arms or legs exposed. Morning or late afternoon is best. Just be mindful of overdoing it and know that sunscreen can block vitamin D production. Eat vitamin D-rich foods. Fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, eggs, especially the yolks, mushrooms, fortified milk, and even sardines can help boost your levels naturally. Consider a supplement. If you don't get much sun, or your doctor says your levels are low, a daily supplement of 800 to 1000 IU of vitamin D is usually recommended. Some folks may need more, but always check with your doctor first. Get tested. Not sure where your levels stand? A simple blood test can tell you if you're low on vitamin D, and many doctors check this routinely in older adults now because it makes such a big difference. Bottom line? Vitamin D might be small, but it's mighty, and giving your body enough of it could be the key to stronger legs, better balance, and a much more confident stride. Let's keep you on your feet, moving with ease, and doing what you love, one step at a time. Now that we've talked about how vitamin D keeps your muscles strong and your balance steady, let's look at its perfect partner. Calcium. Because without calcium, even strong muscles won't have the solid foundation they need to support you. As we age, our bones naturally lose density. It's a slow process, but over time it adds up, making older adults much more prone to fractures, especially in the hips, legs, and lower limbs. What used to be a minor fall in our younger years can suddenly turn into months of recovery, or worse, a permanent loss of mobility. That's why calcium matters more than ever. Most people know it helps build strong bones, but calcium also plays a big role in how your muscles move. Every time you take a step, get out of bed, or even stand up from a chair, your muscles rely on calcium to contract properly. Without enough of it, you may feel weak, sluggish, or experience frequent leg cramps. Ever had a leg cramp wake you up in the middle of the night? Or felt like your legs just didn't have the strength to carry you through the day? A lack of calcium could be part of the reason. So where can you get your calcium? Of course, there's milk, cheese, and yogurt, but those aren't your only choices. Leafy greens like kale and bok choy, almonds, tofu, sardines, and fortified plant-based milks are also great sources. The key is variety. Mixing different sources into your diet helps your body absorb calcium more effectively. For some folks, especially those with dietary restrictions or trouble absorbing nutrients, a supplement might be helpful. Just make sure you're also getting enough vitamin D, since it helps your body absorb calcium better. But here's an important reminder. More calcium doesn't always mean better. Too much, especially from supplements, can lead to kidney stones or other issues. Most older adults need around 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams a day. A healthy balance between food and supplements is best. And don't forget, calcium needs movement to do its job. Walking, light resistance training, or even gentle exercises at home help send calcium right where it's needed, into your bones and muscles. Without movement, even the best diet or supplements won't be enough. Neglecting calcium doesn't just lead to weak bones, it can take away your freedom to move with ease, enjoy your favorite activities, and stay independent. So let's protect your bones, support your muscles, and keep you doing what you love for years to come. When people talk about strong legs, most of the attention goes to calcium and protein. But there's one more nutrient that's just as important, and it often gets overlooked. That's vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 plays a key role in keeping your nerves healthy. It helps send clear, strong signals from your brain and spinal cord all the way down to your legs. Without enough of it, those signals get weak or confused, and that means your muscles don't work the way they should. One of the most common signs of low B12? Heavy, tired legs. You might also feel tingling, numbness, or even like your legs are off or out of sync with your body. Here's the issue. B12 deficiency is very common in older adults. Why? Because as we age, our stomachs produce less acid, and we need that acid plus a special protein called intrinsic factor to absorb B12 from food. Add in things like acid reflux, long-term use of antacids, or simply not eating enough B12-rich foods, and you've got a perfect storm for deficiency. What's worse, low B12 is often mistaken for normal aging. Many seniors start to feel off balance, unsteady, or like their legs just don't move the way they used to. But in reality, these symptoms may be caused by a slow, silent decline in B12. And if left unchecked, it can lead to long-term nerve damage. The good news? It's fixable. Studies show that when older adults restore their B12 levels through food, supplements, or even injections, they often feel stronger, steadier, and more energized. Leg strength improves, reflexes sharpen, walking feels easier again. So where can you get it? Vitamin B12 is found mostly in animal products. Think meat, fish, eggs, dairy, and shellfish like clams and liver, two of the best sources. If you follow a plant-based diet or have absorption issues, B12 fortified foods like certain cereals and plant-based milks can help. And of course, B12 supplements are widely available and very safe, even in higher doses, since your body gets rid of any extra through urine. For some, injections are the most effective option, especially if absorption is a concern. A simple blood test can tell you exactly where you stand. The big takeaway? Strong legs don't just come from strong muscles, they come from a healthy nervous system. If the nerves aren't firing right, your legs won't respond the way you need them to. That's why vitamin B12 is one of the most important and most underrated tools for keeping you steady, mobile, and independent as you age. Let's make sure your nerves and your legs are working together like a well-tuned machine. While B12 helps your nerves stay sharp and your muscles respond properly, there's another mineral that plays a quiet but powerful role in how your legs feel, especially when it comes to cramps, energy, and relaxation. That mineral is magnesium. Magnesium works quietly behind the scenes, but it plays a big role in how your muscles move. It helps your muscles contract and relax smoothly, which is what allows you to walk, climb stairs, or even just stand up without feeling stiff or shaky. One of the most common signs that you're low on magnesium? Nighttime leg cramps or restless leg syndrome. That sudden jolt in the middle of the night, the tight squeezing pain in your calves, those are often signs your muscles aren't getting the support they need. Magnesium helps calm down overactive nerves and keeps your muscles from tightening up unexpectedly. If you've been dealing with muscle tension, spasms, or just that heavy leg feeling, low magnesium might be to blame. But it doesn't stop with muscles. Magnesium is also key for strong bones and healthy joints. While calcium usually gets the spotlight, it actually needs magnesium to work properly. Magnesium helps direct calcium into your bones, not into your joints or soft tissues, where it can cause stiffness and pain. In fact, research shows that higher magnesium levels are linked to better bone strength and fewer fractures in older adults. So if staying mobile and steady is important to you, magnesium should absolutely be part of the conversation. So why do so many seniors not get enough? It's more common than you think. Stress, poor diet, and certain medications like blood pressure pills, acid reflux meds, and diuretics can drain magnesium from your body over time. And when that happens, you may start to feel weaker, more tired, and less steady on your feet. The good news? Getting more magnesium can make a difference fast. People often notice fewer cramps, more energy, and better sleep. Even balance and coordination improve because magnesium supports the connection between your muscles and your nerves. Some great food sources of magnesium include spinach and other leafy greens, pumpkin seeds, almonds, black beans, avocados, and whole grains or legumes. If you're not getting enough from food, a supplement can help. Magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate are both gentle on the stomach and easy for your body to absorb. As always, check with your doctor to see what's right for you. So, what does this mean for you? Magnesium might not grab headlines, but it quietly makes a big difference in how your legs feel and function every day. If you want to move with more ease, sleep without cramps, and get through your daily routine with less fatigue, magnesium could be the missing piece. Let's give your muscles and bones the support they need so you can keep doing what you love, one comfortable step at a time. Just like magnesium helps your muscles relax and recover, another key mineral, potassium, works hand in hand to keep your muscles moving smoothly and your legs free from cramps. Have you ever stepped out of bed in the morning and been hit with a sharp cramp in your calf? If so, you're not alone. Leg cramps, especially in the early morning or at night, are one of the most common signs of low potassium. Potassium plays a key role in how your muscles move. It helps keep the right balance of fluids inside and outside your muscle cells, which allows them to contract and relax properly. When your potassium levels drop, muscles can spasm or tighten up on their own, and that's when those painful cramps strike. For older adults who may already have less muscle mass or slower circulation, these cramps can be more than just annoying. They can make walking, resting, or even sleeping a real challenge. But muscle cramps are just the tip of the iceberg. Have you ever felt your legs shaking when standing too long? Or noticed that walking feels stiffer or more awkward than it used to? That could be your body signaling a potassium shortage. This mineral also helps your nerves and muscles talk to each other. Without enough potassium, the communication between your brain and your leg muscles gets fuzzy. You may feel shaky, weak, or like you can't lift your feet properly. A real fall risk if it's not addressed. And as we all know, avoiding falls becomes more and more important with age. What many people don't realize is that potassium also helps keep your bones strong. It neutralizes acids in your body that can slowly wear away bone density. In fact, studies show that people who eat more potassium-rich foods tend to lose bone mass more slowly and have a lower risk of osteoporosis. So in short, potassium helps your muscles move and your bones hold you up. It keeps both systems working together the way they should. So, how can you get more of it? Good news. Mother Nature has packed potassium into lots of everyday foods. Bananas are famous for it, but they're just the beginning. Here are some great potassium-rich options: sweet potatoes, spinach, avocados, beans, oranges, Even a baked potato with the skin has more potassium than a banana. Try to mix and match these foods throughout your week. The variety helps your body absorb nutrients better and keeps your legs well nourished. Now, what about supplements? They exist, but for most healthy adults, you can get the potassium you need from food. The recommended daily amount is about 2,600 milligrams for women and 3,400 milligrams for men. If you eat a balanced diet with fruits, vegetables, and legumes, you're likely getting close. A quick word of caution: if you're living with health conditions like kidney disease or high blood pressure, it's always best to talk to your doctor before making major diet changes or adding potassium supplements. Keeping your body's internal balance in check is just as important as getting the right nutrients. And if those leg cramps, shaky steps, or feelings of imbalance sound familiar, potassium could be part of the answer. The good news? Sometimes all it takes is a few simple food choices and a little attention. Nourish your body well, and your legs will reward you with steadier steps and more comfort throughout the day. Most people talk about calcium and vitamin D when it comes to keeping bones strong, and they are important. But without vitamin K, all that calcium might not end up in your bones where it belongs. For older adults, this becomes especially important. Studies show that people with higher vitamin K levels have stronger bones and a lower risk of fractures. That's because vitamin K activates a special protein called osteocalcin, which helps bind calcium into the bone structure, making bones denser and less likely to break. But vitamin K isn't just good for your bones, it's also essential for healthy joints and muscles. If you've been dealing with knee stiffness, aching joints, or trouble getting moving after sitting, vitamin K may help. It's been shown to reduce inflammation in the joints and may even slow the progression of arthritis, a common concern for many older adults. And there's more. Vitamin K also plays a role in muscle strength and coordination. That means it may help reduce your risk of falls by supporting better movement and balance, especially in your legs. Where can you get vitamin K? There are two main types. Vitamin K1, found mostly in green leafy vegetables like spinach, kale, collard greens, Swiss chard, and Brussels sprouts. Vitamin K2, found in fermented foods like natto, fermented soybeans, aged cheeses, egg yolks, and liver. K2 tends to stay in the body longer and may be even more effective at getting calcium into the bones. A good way to boost your intake? Try tossing a handful of spinach into a smoothie, adding steamed kale as a side dish, or including fermented foods in your weekly meals. Small changes can lead to big results over time. What about supplements? For some people, especially those with digestive issues or who take antibiotics long-term, getting enough vitamin K from food alone can be tricky. In that case, supplements may help. But there's an important note. If you're taking blood thinners, like warfarin, talk to your doctor first. Vitamin K plays a role in blood clotting, so changes in your intake could affect your medication. Think of it this way. If you want bones that stay strong, joints that move freely, and muscles that help you stay steady, vitamin K is a vital part of the equation. It may not get the spotlight, but it works quietly behind the scenes to keep your legs moving the way they should, for years to come. Vitamin K helps guide calcium to your bones and supports smooth, steady movement. But there's still one more key nutrient to talk about when it comes to leg strength and energy, and that's vitamin B6. Let's talk about one more vitamin that quietly plays a big role in how your legs feel and function, and that's vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine. While it doesn't always make headlines, vitamin B6 is essential for keeping your nerves healthy, supporting muscle repair, and helping your body use protein to maintain muscle strength. Without it, even healthy muscles can start to weaken over time, and simple things like standing up, walking across the room, or climbing stairs can start to feel harder than they should. One of the most overlooked jobs of B6 is how it supports communication between your nerves and muscles. When your B6 levels are low, the signals from your brain to your legs can slow down or get mixed up, causing numbness, tingling, or that strange wobbly feeling when you walk. Many older adults assume these changes are just part of getting older, but sometimes it's really just a sign that your body is missing something it needs. Vitamin B6 also helps calm inflammation. which is a big deal when it comes to muscle fatigue and stiffness. If your legs often feel tight, sore, or slow to bounce back after activity, boosting your B6 intake might help you feel more flexible and energized. And there's more. Vitamin B6 plays a key role in producing red blood cells, which carry oxygen throughout your body. Your muscles need that oxygen to keep moving. Without enough B6, you may start to feel tired more quickly, even after light exercise. That heavy legs feeling after just a short walk? It could be your body's way of saying it needs more B6. So where can you find this important vitamin? Thankfully, vitamin B6 is found in plenty of everyday foods like chicken and turkey, salmon and tuna, bananas, potatoes, chickpeas. Fortified cereals. Including these foods in your meals each week can help naturally support your nerve and muscle health. If you have trouble absorbing nutrients due to digestion issues or other health concerns, you may need a supplement. Most older adults need about 1.5 milligrams per day for women and 1.7 milligrams for men, but it's important not to overdo it. Too much B6 from high-dose supplements over time can actually harm your nerves, so always check with your doctor before taking large doses. If any of this sounds familiar, here's something worth considering. If your legs feel weak, heavy, or slow to recover, low B6 might be part of the reason. A few simple changes to your diet or the right supplement could help you move more freely with better energy and coordination. Take care of your nerves, support your muscles, and give your legs the boost they deserve with a little help from vitamin B6. Strong legs aren't just about muscles. They're about nerves that send the right signals, joints that stay flexible, bones that hold steady, and the nutrients that keep it all working in harmony. As we've seen today, vitamins like D, B12, and B6, along with essential minerals like calcium, magnesium, potassium, and vitamin K, each plays a unique role in helping you move better, feel stronger, and live with more confidence. You don't need a complicated routine to take care of your legs. Just a little awareness, a few smart food choices, and the right kind of support. Because at the end of the day, strong legs mean more than just mobility. They mean freedom, confidence, and a better quality of life. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe for more easy-to-follow health tips. Stay steady, stay strong, and we'll see you in the next video.